Alright, we're back for some more live music here at the Maison on Frenchman Street.
Absolutely. And all the old familiar places.
That's the one.
Can you airdrop me? I look for my pick. I look for the pick.
Here's a tune called I'll Be Seeing You.
It's already in the E-class, right? It's already in the E-class.
Welcome to the Maison.
You're gonna kill it. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Swing 48.
There's a song called Swing 48.
Hey, Katie.
Oh, thanks everybody. The song called Swing 48. I'd like to introduce our trio, our mighty trio. That's Leo Ford on the guitar, lead guitar. How about it for Leo? Belinda Moody on the upright bass. How about it for Belinda? Yeah! Woo. And my name is Giselle Zola. They call me G for short. Hello, I'm G. Alright, we're going to pick out another song. We're playing music from the swing era, 1930s and 40s. Great for dancing, great for snapping to with jazzy sounding. And welcome in if you're just arriving.
Sure. Miss Brown to you? Yes, perfect.
This next tune was recorded by Billie Holiday. It's called Miss Brown to You.
One, two, three, go.
Who do you think is coming to town? You'll never guess who. The lovable, huggable, Emily Brown. Miss Brown, you. What if the rain comes powdering down? The heavens are blue. Tennessee sent me Emily Brown. Miss Brown, you. I know her eyes will thrill ya, but go slow. Don't y'all get too familiar. Why do you think she's coming to town? Just wait and you'll see. The lovable, huggable Emily Brown is baby me. Who do you think is coming to town? You'll never guess who. The lovable, huggable Emily Brown. Miss Brown, you. What if the rain comes powdering down? The heavens are blue. Tennessee sent me Emily Brown. Miss Brown to you. I know her eyes will thrill ya, but go slow. Don't y'all get too familiar. Why do you think she's coming to town? Just wait and you'll see. The lovable, huggable Emily Brown is baby me. lovable, huggable Emily Brown. Here's baby me. Thanks, Miss Brown, to you.
Oh, sure. What about quizás, quizás? Yeah. A minor. The E7.
Alright, here's a little change of rhythm. This song is called Quizás, Quizás, Quizás. I sang a song in French earlier today, so here's one in Spanish. Next one's in Russian. No. Someday. Oh yeah, by Mir, the German.
Or you can One, two, three, four.
Siempre que te pregunto que cuándo y cómo y dónde, tú siempre me respondes quizás, quizás, quizás. Y así pasan los días y yo desesperando y tú contestando quizás, quizás, quizás. Estás perdiendo el tiempo pensando, pensando por lo que más tú quieras. ¿Hasta cuándo? ¿Hasta cuándo? Y así pasan los días y yo desesperando y tú Siempre que te pregunto que cuándo y cómo y dónde, tú siempre me respondes, quizás, quizás, quizás. Y así pasan los días y yo desesperando y tú contestando, quizás, quizás, quizás. Estás perdiendo el tiempo pensando, pensando por lo que más tú quieras. ¿Hasta cuándo? ¿Hasta cuándo? Y así pasan los días y yo desesperando y tú contestando, quizás, 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 quizás. Ole, perhaps.
Hey, Gina. All right.
DMV.
Yeah.
Pretty fun.
Congratulations.
I had to hide.
All right, folks, that was a little bolero, little Cuban bolero right there.
Dude, I did not want to take my shit. I had to hide this one.
Yeah, you had to hide that one.
Here's a song from 1919 called All the World is Waiting for the Sunrise.
What year? What, just the same? What year did you say? I see, that's not what she's going. There's the those that are scripts.
Oh no, so the first four bodies in the church.
And no one can agree on
Oh, nice timing.
That was pretty good timing with the motorcycle, right? Yeah. How about it for this lovely trio? Leo Ford on the guitar. Yeah. Belinda Moody on the upright bass. Woo. My name is Giselle. Thank you, Zola. They gave me a microphone.
Hey, that melody, you have a melody though.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I feel the same.
Oh.
Like your live stream.
Don't worry.
Oh, that's great.
Want to do do some ambiance or something?
I've been filming, but I haven't been live streaming. Now I actually control. Yeah. I know when they get you here, they fuck something up.
Here's a song called Deuce Ambiance.
One, two, three, four.
Thank you. How's it going out there? Happy Friday.
Melinda, when you sew up, close one eye like I do. Like when I sew up, I'll close one eye and open one eye.
Do what?
Yeah. Like really into it with my one eye closes.
That's weird. I didn't even know. Do you want to see?
Okay.
Okay, see you later. Yeah, sure.
The Armageddon's coming up.
Don't know enough about you? Or? Yeah, oh, this is the one. You like
Here's a song called I Don't Know Enough About You.
Let's go. Yeah, I can do that. I'll say
last 8 bars?
First one, the melody.
I know a little bit about a lot of things, but I don't know enough about you. Just when I think you're mine, you try a different line. And baby, what can I do? I read the latest news, no buttons on my shoes. But baby, I'm confused about you. You got me to spin, oh, what a stupid, 'cause I don't know enough about you. Jack of all trades, master of none, and is it a shame? I am so sure that you'd be good for me if you'd only play my game. No, I went to school and I'm nobody's fool. That is to say, until I met you. I know a little bit about a lot of things, but I don't know enough about you. but I don't know enough about you. Just when I think you're mine, you try a different life. Baby, what can I do? I read the latest news, no buttons on my shoes. But baby, I'm confused about you. You got me in a spin, oh, what a stew I'm in. 'Cause I don't know enough about you. Jack of all trades, master of none. And isn't it a shame? I am so sure that you'd be good for me if you'd only play my game. You know I went to school, but I'm nobody's fool. That is to say, until I met you. I know a little bit about a lot of things, but I don't know enough about you. Thanks. That's a cute song by Peggy Lee. It's from the 1940s. That's the same singer that sang Fever. Yeah. Exactly.
I don't know.
Oh, ending on the vocals. Yeah, that would have been better. I mean, I sometimes do that. I don't know. Okay.
All right, beautiful people. We're going to play one more song and take a short break. We have a little tip jar here for the live music. Thanks for hanging out, and happy Friday, everybody. Hope you're having a great day so far. How about it for the Maison? Live music, food, beverages, and some fans to cool off a little bit.
Or medium tempo? Oh yeah, I love that song. Cool. You're welcome. Thanks for tuning in.
Here's a song called Blue Draft.
That's the AC.
Yeah, yeah. That rhythm is got me in this mysterious craze.
It sure is dragging me down. I'm almost tagging the ground when I hear that new day, so dry. I love that new lazy swing. I love that crazy swing. I must have that new day. That rhythm, the rhythm's got me in a serious craze. Yes, I rhythm, the rhythm has got me in such peculiar days. Can't get enough of the drive. Ooh, it's got my soul on fire. I know that I'll never tire. I'll never down. Good day. Thanks, everybody. We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in.
We'll do like a,
Woo.
let's do 6:15
Bye.
to 6:45.